It's Saturday, July 30th, 2022. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report. Hey VC guys and gals, I'm TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report. Welcome to my show this week. Lots been going on the last couple of weeks. Excuse the scary beard part of me. It's been too hot and I'm too lazy to shave during this heat wave we've had. Things have settled down a bit, cooled off a bit this week, but we still got more to talk about, and so here it comes. It's been a very, very lean week when it comes to pickups, but mainly because I keep getting outbid over at Johnny's auction for the 45s Dawn and Mary usually have for me. I do have some 45s and a few other things coming this next week, which I'm going to show off to you. But I did pick up a new CD. Screen Archives Entertainment is a company that specializes in soundtracks and classic soundtracks and a lot of other stuff, and they recently had a clearance sale on some of the stuff they were running low on, and I picked one thing up because I didn't even realize it had a soundtrack, and that's one of my favorite films, but I don't remember, and it's been a while since I watched it, music in the background. I just remember sound effects, and I'm like, okay, but I will check it out, and I did, and it's pretty damn good. And the movie's good too if you've never seen it. This is the, let's see, I don't have my light in here still. I left it in the other room. Limited edition, 3,000 units were made from Universal Music of Colossus, the Forbin Project. This came out in 1970, I believe. Eric Braeden, Susan Clark were the stars. This was before Eric Braeden became an institution as Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless. Love this movie. If you've never seen it, it's about the original Skynet. What would happen if computers took over everything? Great movie, great soundtrack. This, I don't remember this being in the movie, but I'll have to check it again, because I haven't seen the movie for about 10 years. It's been since I watched the DVD. But it's a great suspenseful story. The music on the CD is awesome, and I urge you to check it out if you've never seen it. It is fantastic. Unfortunately, that is going to be it for Out of the Box this week. I don't have anything else new, but I will have some stuff coming next week, and I'm sure when it gets here, you'll enjoy seeing it.
But now, let's get to know our next performer. It is Jesse Kinch from Seaford, New York. To vote, be sure to check in now. Here's Jesse.
Okay, name, age, and where you live. That sounds cool. Straight to the lens? Okay. Music has been my absolutely #1 primary focus in life. I know I'm not like your typical pop singer. I know that I deviate quite a bit from what's most popular right now. I feel like some of the music out today lacks that magic, poetic quality a lot of music from older generations had.
Jesse. All right, so we worked a little bit, and one of the first things that I noticed when I was working with you was like your speaking voice and your singing voice seem like two completely different animals. Your singing voice is like a beast on a leash. Are you feeling like the beast is ready to do its work for you tonight?
He's ready to come out, man.
He's ready to come out. All right. And your hair is looking, I mean, your hair, I used to have hair like that, and I'm feeling like so much. Thank you very much. It's just ketchup and baby tears are basically all I need to get that thing going. What are you going to sing for us tonight?
I'm going to sing I Put a Spell on You by Screamin' Jay Hawkins.
Screaming Jay Hawkins.
It's an old song.
A very old song. Okay, I would not expect that, but let's hear how it sounds. If you impress America and our experts, you're going to raise the wall. Jesse, get out there and do it. All right, go for it. The results. America voted. The scores were 76% to 61%. And the winner of Rising Star is... Jesse Kinch.
And there was one singer in particular, one performer who played guitar and sang. From the first episode we aired, I know we're not supposed to like say anything or play favorites, but we just listened to him and we're just like, oh man, it's his to lose. Like we heard his voice and we were just like, this is incredible. And so, of course, he did wind up winning Rising Star. He was somebody who won Rising Star. It's been a tough year for a lot of people. It's been a really, really tough year and a tough couple of years for Jesse. He was diagnosed with brain cancer in January of 2021. And he has since been in a lot of treatments and had surgery. And it was a slow road, a very, very slow road. And I was talking to his dad, I was following on Instagram, and I was just kind of sending well wishes. And it was just one of those things. It was touch and go for a minute. And I wrote and I said, you know, Jesse, if you're ever feeling up to it, I would be honored to give you my stage as your first time back out here. And so he is going to be performing on August 13th in Brookville, New York at the Tillis Center. But in the meantime, please give a hearty Jones Beach, New York welcome back to the stage, back where he belongs, to the incredible Jesse Kinch.
Yeah!
I want to say I'm sorry. I
But how do I reach you? I feel your soul inside me. I hear your voice, your heartbeat. But how do I reach you?
I've been waiting to talk about this artist for a while for a specific reason. And in that montage you just saw, I've been a fan of his for almost a decade now, and I really want to see him take off even more so than he did with the fans of Rising Star when he won that sole season of that show on ABC in 2014. At the time, Jesse Kinch was just 20 years old. I've talked about Jesse on an earlier show when I first showed when I finally picked up a vinyl copy of his debut album. It is a terrific album, and I think that if you're not familiar with his music, you should be. For the last 18 months, Jesse has been battling brain cancer. He was just suddenly diagnosed in the spring of 2021, and he's been through hell and back. But it was so good to see that clip of him walking out on stage with Josh Groban, which was recorded in late May or late June or early July, performing one of my favorite songs by him, a song that was spent several weeks at number 2 on the Kirkham Report charts in 2018. Jesse is just amazing, and best known, of course, for the stuff that he did on Rising Star, but he also writes great songs. In addition to the debut album, he also released a collection of covers, which I think is available only digitally. You'll have to check. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon Music. This Long Island native is coming back in a big way. He is playing his first full-length concert in August after 18 months of surgery and serious chemotherapy. It is nice to see him. He's regained most of his ability to play the guitar. That's where he was having problems. It was affecting his motor skills. I do not know. I believe he's presently in remission. We'll have to wait and see. They haven't really said much beyond that. He was coming back. This guy should have been a star 8 years ago. And unfortunately, it took him until 2017 or 2018 to get the first album out, because the album deal with Capitol fell through because they had different views of what Jesse wanted and what the label wanted, and Capitol was sponsoring Rising Sun. He ended up signed to Curb Records. He's still signed to Curb Records. You can visit his website at jessekench.com. You can visit his Facebook, Jesse Kinch Rocks. This kid is amazing, and right now he needs all the support he can get as he prepares to return to the world of performing after 2 years of non-stop medical activity. Jesse, I have adored your music since Rising Star. If you see this, I hope everything has turned out for the best, and I cannot wait to see you live, something I have been saying for 8 years now. Jesse Kinch, he's just an amazing man and an artist you should know. You know, when I started the contest, I never, ever could dream what would happen. I've done contests before and had 3 or 4 or 5 entries. For those of you who are unaware of it, and I don't think there's that many people who are right now, I'm running a push to 200 subscribers, which sounds ridiculous now. A push to 200 subscribers was what it started. When I started the contest, I think it was 3 weeks ago, or roughly 3 weeks ago, I had 187 subscribers, and I wanted to make it to 200, and I have these prize packages for 3 people. I went a week with no entries, and then Richard McCook did an entry. Richard's a longtime fan and a good friend of mine in the VC, and that spread to some people in England. Then Rachel's Ghost, Rachel, I love you, dear, brought it to the attention of the people who hang out in her live streams every day. And then Vinyl Richie got a hold of it, and it just exploded. Over the past week, the reason why influencers and Rank This got bumped this last week is because I was watching all the damn entries into the contest. I have 60 plus entries into the contest now. And here's the deal. In order to be considered for the contest, you have to subscribe to TKR Video Central. And if you give a name for somebody who sent you, you'll get an extra bonus entry for them. There's another criteria I'm watching for, which can also get you bonus entries. 3 people only out of those 60 have done that so far. I cannot thank the vinyl community enough for rallying around me, for all the kind words that have been said to me in the last 2 weeks. There is a list running now next to me of the entries. If you do not see your name, it means I am unaware that it's out there. Please go to the original contest video, which was posted 2 or 3 weeks ago, and let me know you've left an entry. One person who did send in who did the required 10 Obscuria, it was connected to my Obscuria, 10 things that you think the other members of the VC do not have. One person has said they don't want to be part of the contest, which is fine. And Telegram Sam, thank you so much for doing your video, because it was great to watch. And I mean, if you change your mind, just leave me a note in the contest notes, and I will enter you. But the names over here, if you don't see my name, if I don't see your name, or you don't see your channel name, I don't know what's up there. So if you don't see it, and they're in alphabetical order by channel name, please leave me a note in the contest entries on the original contest entry form and say, hey, I submitted and uploaded an entry, so I can go over and see it. I've watched all but 2 or 3 of them so far. I'm still catching up on them. I'm doing as many as I can, because some of them run very short, about 5 minutes. Others have been running damn near 30. So it's been kind of hard, because people want to talk about these albums they own, and that's great. I love this. This started off as a lark. I wanted to... my whole purpose in this, in addition to getting my subscriber count up, I'll talk about that in just a minute, was to get people to show the kind of stuff they were not so sure they ever wanted to show in the vinyl community, stuff that might embarrass them, that they didn't think anybody else would have, or that they wouldn't admit to having. Excuse me. What it's turned into is amazing. 60 videos, which means there's probably close to 500 titles that are very rarely seen in the VC that are a part of the playlist. You can go over to the TKR Video Central. There's a playlist for all the contest entries. They're going up in the order that I've either gotten them or seen them. And I mean, some of the stuff is mind-blowing. I've met a few people that I think I'm going to really have a great friendship with. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who has entered, and thank you for spreading the word. I am, as of press time, which is a little late, around 6:30 Eastern Time on July 30th, I am 3 subscribers short of 400 people. This is more than I could have ever imagined, and I can't believe I have received over 200 subscriptions in the last 2 weeks. Guys, thank you so much. This means so much to me, and I hope that everybody subscribing will find something they like on TKR. I'm a pop guy. I don't know a lot of the punk and hardcore stuff that people are showing, but I'm really enjoying the hell out of learning about it. I'm enjoying learning about all these other stuff, all these other things. there's quite a few people I know in the vinyl community who haven't entered yet, and I really hope that they do, because I'd love to see what they have. I can think of 2 or 3 people who I know have eclectic stuff in their collection, and I want to see them enter this contest. I don't know whether they will or not, because one of them hasn't been doing videos lately because of issues going on and so on and so forth. But in any case, guys, you have exceeded my wildest possible dreams with this contest. It is open until August 13th, and because of the number of entries and because of the number of shout outs, it's going to take me a while to get things together. I was going to do the drawing on August 14th. I'm not going to do that. The contest will still close on August 13th. I will announce the winners. We will do the name Wheel of Names thing on Saturday, August 20th, as a supplement to the Kirkham Report. So it will show up in the day, probably at noon. The Kirkham Report usually goes up at 4. So August 20th, I think that's the right date. Let me make sure. I never can tell. No, I'm sorry, August 19th. See, it's a good thing I looked. Oh, no, Saturday, August 20th. I was looking at Friday. This is how frazzled I've been the last week. My shows will return this week, by the way. I've been working out my schedule to try and get everything done. But, guys, I'm sincere in saying how much I have truly enjoyed not just getting to know new people, but seeing all these wonderful entries. I'm finding music I want and stuff I've been looking for. It's been an amazing experience, and I hope there's still 2 weeks to go. I hope we get a lot more entries, and I hope that you will continue to shout out the people that sent you in those entries so I can give them extra bonus entries as well. I'm going to give away 3 prizes. The top prize, the final prize I draw, will be a $100 gift certificate or gift card and a few goodies. The second prize will be, right now it's supposed to be 25. I think the second prize is going to be 50. The third prize will be 25, because you guys have blown my mind about how far you've taken this contest, and I cannot thank you enough. And I want to make sure that those prizes show how much I appreciate your efforts and what you've been doing. So thank you so much for entering. Continue to spread the word. And I hope we'll all have great fun together in the vinyl community, people. Thank you so much. As you can tell, this is a relatively short show this week, mostly because I've been watching all the contest entries. Next week we will get back to some of our normal features, and I will have more in the out of the box segment. I will have more artists you should know. We'll do a shout out, and everybody. I'm going to have a ton of shout outs in the next few weeks. A lot of them connected to the contest. It has been a great deal of fun watching all these. I wish I hadn't I had more time to get everything done, but unfortunately I work a full-time gig, so I only have the evenings to do stuff, and it's been hard. But I'm making it work, and I'm sure you're going to continue to send stuff in, so thank you so much. Record Store Rewind. I've seen a lot of people enter the contest that I'm sure we could get a lot of information for Record Store Rewind. If you don't know what Record Store Rewind is, go to recordstorerewind.com. It gives you the overview and my mission statement for what that is. If you're new to TKR and would like to contribute, please do. We need all the contributions we can get because it is a total fan-based, public-based website. Without your submissions, I have nothing to put on this site. I've still got to get to the few I've got, and I got to get to the ones I know and Kim knows. So I will get those up in the next few weeks. Please be patient with me. I have all this other stuff going on too. As it is July 30th, as it's going up, I want to take this time to give a happy birthday shout out to my main man, Marco Stunt. He is 26 years old today. Marco currently doing indie fed work. He's not with AEW anymore. I wish he would hurry up and do something with his music. I've been told that he's kind of put it on the back burner for now. He's going to do some shows associated with his wrestling stuff, but he is doing some continues to do Game Changer Wrestling and a few other indie feds, and you can always find out the dates by going onto Twitter under Real Marco Stunt. He'll have the dates up where he's going to perform. He deserves a lot better than he gets. He's often treated so badly because he is only 5'2". But, you know, that's a crock of crap. And if you don't believe that, then you're a hardcore who doesn't deserve to understand what a fantastic wrestler Marco is. So there you go. Happy birthday, Marco. I hope you had a great day. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. I mean, I've got all these new subscribers, and I thank you so much. But if you know somebody that hasn't subscribed and should, let them know we're out here. And leave a comment. I'm having so much fun talking to people on the contest and about the Obscurias. I'm getting a lot more comments on Obscuria these days and everything. It's just been so fun. I am rushing to catch up because I'm getting so many, but thank you so much for writing. And I will comment. And it takes me sometimes a couple of days or 3 days. I will get to you. Don't think I'm not listening to you, because I am. And on the entries, when you go in, as I said on last week, I think, when you go into if you're doing a new entry, leave me a note in the original contest entry. I will like it there. I probably won't comment. I'll be commenting on the entry video. So be watching for that. In any case, thank you all for making the contest so successful, and thank you all for supporting the Kirkham Report and TKR VideoCentral. And I'm looking forward to making lots more new friends, to having a bigger and better relationship with so many of these new people. And hopefully you'll like what you find here. That's what we're all about. We're all about the music. Until next time, I'm TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report. Ciao, baby.